Hello, and welcome to. So, I have a soft spot for this game, and I wanted to take a quick look at it. I'm not going to play a whole terrible amount, but I figured, let's just jump in and see what is up with Sonic Heroes. So, Sonic Heroes, the first 3D Sonic game after Adventure 2. And this one, it doesn't play exactly like the Adventure games. It does have the same 3D Sonic level structure that you would expect from the Adventure games, but rather than playing as a single character, you play as a team. You play all three of these characters at the same time. So when you play Team Sonic, you got Tails, you got Nucky, and that's how it works. You play all of them at once, you kind of switch with a button press. I guess we can talk about that in a moment. There's a few things I wanted to talk about before we move on. This game probably looks a little worse than you're expecting. I tried emulating it earlier just to make sure everything was working. And whenever I increased the native resolution, which would upscale the models, make them look higher definition, technically, and then throw some anti-aliasing on, those made the shadows in this game go wild. So the game's just going to look a little rougher than I would normally do for one of these things. The other thing I want to talk about is the characters' ages. Just before we move on, why we have all the characters on screen. So during the Sonic Adventure 2 LP, I did not become obsessed with Big the Cat, our big friend. I just did some research into him, as you do, and found out that he's 18 years old and he's a cool teen, which I didn't expect. So then I was like, well, how old are these characters supposed to be? So I looked into it. Sonic is 15 years old. That makes sense, but also I hate it. He's 15. Sonic being 15 makes so much sense, but at the same time, it's like, I thought these characters were adults, but turns out all these characters are basically children. Sonic 15, Tails is 8, Nike 16 years old. He's the adult of the group. Shadow is cheating. His age is listed as 50 plus. He was cryogenically frozen or whatever for most of that. I don't think that counts. But you do you, Sonic Wiki. Rouge the Bat is 18 years old, which is a little unfortunate, I suppose, because people are like, oh, 18. People are gross. Omega not listed. No age listed for Omega. New to this game. E12. Well, I was gonna say E123, but it's probably E123 Omega. Kind of sequel character to our good friend Gamma, E1022 Gamma. It's not exactly the same. It's a different character, but it's, the same idea. And also, when I played this the first time, I didn't realize they were different because I forgot the ending to Sonic Adventure, and I'm a dumbass. Team Rose, as we know, Big the Cat, 18 years old. Cream the Rabbit, 6 years old. She's just a little baby. And Amy is 12 years old, which totally, if these ages are a canon thing they're factoring into, makes so much sense where she's like, oh, I have a crush on Sonic, and Sonic being like, no, because 12 to 15, big difference. Team Chaotix is a fun one, because they came from Knuckles Chaotix, I believe that's the name of the game. I've never played it. I've seen it before where, you play as Knuckles, and then you're, tethered to one of these characters and you do stuff. I don't know. SBO, I believe he's 16. It said that he used to be 17. They had their ages retconned at some point. Vector the Crocodile is the adult of the group. He is 20 years old. He takes care of... He is Team Dad. I love Vector. Vector's pretty cool. Charmy the Bee is hilarious to me. Charmy is 6, but he used to be 16. Knuckles Chaotix, he was considered 16 years old, which is really funny for them to go, no, actually, he's a baby. He's not a teen. He's a baby. And also, I had a crisis of going, oh my lord, how old is Dr. Eggman? Dr. Eggman has no listed age, which is pretty much the smartest thing they could have done. I would have died if I saw his age and was like, oh, Dr. Robotnik is 24 years old. I think I would have just immediately melted if I saw that. So we've been sitting on the screen for a while. I'm so sorry. That was just an important thing that just blew my mind. So as you can see, different characters, different teams. So this game has seven levels with 2 acts each and then a boss. Every character goes to the same levels, but I believe that they're remixed slightly because they have different difficulty levels. So Sonic is it's Sonic. It's the medium level. Team Dark is hard. Team Rose, actual for babies. The description is actually this is for smaller children so they can come and play the game. I think they have shorter levels and stuff, and they actually have a tutorial level that no one else gets. And Team Chaotix has interesting missions that you do. So we're going to be playing Team Rose, and then maybe we'll take a look at Team Chaotix later. Team Sonic, Team Dark, who cares? There's actually a lot of intrigue for Team Dark because, as you remember, Shadow the Hedgehog fucking died at the end of Sonic Adventure 2, and this begins Shadow's, well, I guess his arc began in the previous game, but continues his arc of what's the deal with Shadow. So as we can see here, all our friends are just hanging out. That is her voice. So all the characters have different reasons for like going on this adventure, but they all do the same things. And God, I love Big. Big's such a good friend, taking care of the little baby from being blown away. Cream the Rabbit, also an unfortunate name for this this little baby. They want to go save Chocola, which Cream has her chow, cheese. You know, cream and cheese. It's cute. It's cute when they're together. It's a little scary when it's just like Cream the Rabbit's like, but you know, together it's fine. And they want to go save Chocola, the chow. So we're going to go do that. Like I said, we get a little tutorial mission that none of the other characters get because we're playing the baby mode. So, yeah, we're going to get to learn things. And Omo Chow is back. We get our good friend Omo Chow. We are ready to start. So like I said, the game is going to look a little rough because whenever I put on the things that make it look nicer, a game, just the shadows go crazy. And not like, you know, the Shadow. He's doing fine. So the thing is, oh no. Maybe this wasn't a good idea. I mean, it's probably smart to pay attention to our good friend Omo Chow and learn what's up in this video game. But the big thing is, you know, we're controlling all these characters at the same time. We can switch around with, you know, Y and X. And each character does different things. They are split into different different categories. Amy's speed, so she'll go fast. Cream the Rabbit. She can fly. It's cool. She just flaps her bunny ears. It's pretty cute. And then Big is big and strong, and he can do like the big tough things. And every team works like this. They're all split into you know, speed, power, and flying categories. And this is just kind of the entire conceit of the game, where you just got to kind of like figure out like, oh, what's going to be best for what scenarios. Sometimes there's like gates that force you to use like certain well, not force you to use because you can switch basically any time from what I remember. But like those gates back there, when we walked through it, it like automatically swapped our character. They're going to teach us about combat here with, you know, the homing attack. Combat, not really a thing you would really consider in Sonic. This is interesting. The enemies have like health bars. I like that in the game. I actually really like the robot design in this game. This started like Eggman's like egg pawn things, which instead of just having like the very standard badniks we've seen, like the crabs and whatnot, he has more like, hey, these are my like egg robots, and I believe those stuck around. I think I remember seeing them in other games. Oh, I forgot about the level system in this game. Yeah, you can do like special attacks like as a team. And then, like, every character has, like, special attacks they do individually, and I guess the levels are tied to that. Omo Chow was explaining that to us, but we don't have time for Omo Chow's BS. We just need... I'm sorry, Omo Chow. Omo Chow is a good friend, and we love the Omo Chow, but we need to continue onwards and just get through the stage, because I wanted to play the real one. I thought we would have a choice of seeing the tutorial. You know, it doesn't really matter. It is... Well... I wanted it to be your turn, but we still got to learn a little bit more about flying. I was like, I'm not sure if we're gonna make that one, because as you can see, we got like a flying meter. You can't just fly forever. It is nice that we have a meter showing us how long we can fly, instead of just being like an abstract thing. It was probably trying to teach us how to attack as in the fly. Oh wait, oh that's cool. Whenever you're the cat, he pulls out his little umbrella, and he's just like, yeah, I can chill in the air. I guess to match like Nucky can like float. E102 Gamma being the power character for the Team Dark. I imagine he can do like robot jets or whatever. We're not gonna bother to look at yeah. So I'll push the B button. Oh yeah, he does like that. Like he does. Oh well, now he's pulling out his thing. He did like a cool like sumo like hand slap thing that I really liked. I was actually thinking about this the other day, because I, you know, did all that research on Big the Cat. That it's a shame that there isn't like, and this is probably something that like Sega would never do. Oh shit, that's a cool move. It's like the bounce ring in Sonic Adventure 2, which I thought was super good. Like a Big the Cat game that has like, you know, like a fishing mini game in it. Not like the... Oh, we have Team Blast. Let's do Team Blast. I don't know which one's Z on here. Yeah, once you get enough points, you do a Team Blast, which is like a screen nuke. They do their big like flower festival thing, and it's fun. It's cool. I like this game. Oh, we also have invincibility. Nice. The like a Big the Cat game, you know, you can have a fishing mini game that's not a full-on like I don't really care too much for the fishing in Sonic Adventure 1. I mean, that's not a controversial opinion. I know most people don't really care for it. But, you know, come up with a better fishing minigame that's maybe less like full-on fishing sim. And because, you know, there's some fun like fishing mini-games in video games. I like the one in Three Houses. That's just like a very basic like timing minigame. Because, you know, Big the Cat would be fun to play as, you know, just a fun character running around being strong, using your fishing pole for like grapples and stuff. Could be some fun like platforming things there. And then maybe you just get to see Big the Cat, you know, do some more things like climbing stuff like cats do. And we get to see our good friend Foggy more, and it'd be nice. Now we finally get to the actual proper Seaside Hill. And, you know what, we're actually going to back out. We were in that tutorial a little bit longer than... No, we will see this. Okay, you know what, we'll go ahead and see Act 1 of this stage. I was going to swap to Team Chaotix, but I think it might be important to see this this level as it's like... Not like well, I was gonna say not exactly intended, because obviously the intended there's a thing here. Obviously the intended version would be like the you know, Team Sonic, but like, you know, we get to see this level like if you were just going to play this game, like, oh hey, this is what the level design of this game looks like. Oh, and I didn't make it through. Dang, I thought I could. I wonder if we can fly up high enough to hit that like speed ring and then hit the balloon. I'm not sure, because like the characters do have like different properties. Like I believe. Well, I was gonna say, I'm not sure if Big is slower than Cream, because like, you know, you would think that Big would be the slowest, but Cream does have to carry all. I was gonna say all three of them. She is debatable whether you have to carry yourself. Well, I was gonna say three, if you include Cheese, but Cheese can fly by himself. Cheese can take care of the Chow. I guess the Chow don't have genders, and I have to remember that. Oh, I forgot about the like weird little vehicles in this game. So when I played this game for the first time, I was, like I said at the beginning, I have a soft spot for this game. I was in elementary school. I believe I was in, I believe, I mean, I damn well know that I was in the 5th grade. And, you know, it was a weird time for me. For weird family reasons, I had to switch schools, like, in the middle of the grade, like 5th grade, and then we were in different schools. And that kind of sucked, you know, not having like, you know, not a lot of new friends, because in a new place, you know, didn't know people, and then you're coming in like right at the end of elementary school. It was like, you know, not a great time to meet new people. And I remember getting this game, playing it, and then making some friends with people who were Sonic fans, because, you know, I was going to say unfortunate, like, you know, I had to hang out with the Sonic fan. That's not exactly what I was going to try and make a little joke, but that actually sounded, like, really bad. Oh, yeah, this is the first game to do those rings, wasn't it? Because then, like, those rings came back, like, in Sonic colors with the good, great, amazing. I think that stuck around into... Unleashed. I didn't play a whole lot of Unleashed, and I think they're in Generations too. Now I think about it, it's been a long time since I played Generations, though. So, you know, it was just nice to have a fun little game that I bonded with some friends over that, you know, didn't know them for long, because, you know, obviously it was you know, 5th grade, and you know, yes, you can tell that I'm kind of a baby. You know, you just, like, you can tell when I was born. No, I'm not a baby anymore, obviously, but you know what I mean. But the and hey, there's the killer whales. I'm not sure. Yeah. The Sonic Adventure 1 had the same kind of whale. I couldn't remember if it was a killer whale in Sonic Adventure 1. Oh yeah, because Big's bigger, he can pick up more rings, like, in a line. Did Amy scream whenever they ran into the thing? I think she did. It's just, you know, fun to have a game to bond with friends over, and that's basically what I say about that. So, like I said, that this is like the easy mode to like help younger players get into the game, stuff like that, which is going to be really embarrassing when I get a bad rank here. Oh, I got a good rank. I guess I was actually kind of like running through instead of like poking around like I normally do. I maybe have played enough Sonic to actually learn how to play a Sonic game. Weird. But these levels are actually shorter than, like, if we were playing the Sonic version. There would be, like, more to it. Oh, yeah, so this is actually a thing. So I've never actually completed this game. When I first played it, I remember I just kind of bounced around from character to character, or from, I should say, team to team. just trying to get used to the game. And I remember finishing Team Rose's thing first because, theirs was very easy. So I just played a whole lot of theirs and just kept going through. I was like, yeah, I like this one. I'm better at this one than the other ones. I'll keep playing. I want those balls. So, I played through. And I don't remember how much I played. I remember I don't remember, I should say, the endings for Team Rose and Team Chaotix, but I know I finished them, and I'm pretty sure I finished Team Dark because I remember very, very vividly the ending of that one. But I've never seen the true end of this game, because to get the true end of this game, you have to get... why do I want to hit B? Oh, I hit B and I get a boost. Cool. I should probably... Oh, that's a bad. We have some chows throwing us stuff, and there's a dark chow in there, as we can see. We can see there's a neutral chow and then a dark chow. I'm guessing the neutral chow is throwing us these goodies, and the dark chow, throws down those baddies from time to time. Man, I'm so bad. I've always been bad at these tube bonus sections in Sonic games. I don't know. I guess I'm just bad at Sonic, so maybe that would explain it. I don't remember if I finished Team Sonic, but to get the true end for this, I know I've never done this. You have to get all the Chaos Emeralds, and the way you get the Chaos Emeralds in this game is to finish a stage without taking damage, and I'm very bad at that typically. I'm a very accident-prone person. In real life, in video games, it's just I'm a big screw-up. It happens a lot, and I'm not embarrassed of it. I own it. I'm a big screw-up, and it's fine. I've come to terms with it. I've lived my entire life being a huge screw-up, and it's fine. But I'm, real life, video game, I tend to accidentally hurt myself. Let's actually switch to speed since there was a gate there. I keep forgetting that we can just switch since we're in a weird thing. And how long is this going on? Is that counting down? I assumed it was counting down, but... yeah, it is counting down. I guess picking these up gives us more time. I don't know. We've been in here for a while. But yeah, to get the Chaos Emeralds, you have to not take any damage in the stage, and then you come into one of these special areas, and then you get an emerald at the end. And I'm not sure, because I don't think we took damage in there, so I'm not sure if we'll get the emerald now. I don't know if that's an Act 1, Act 2 thing, if you have to get a high enough score. But I know I've never seen the true end of this game, because I was talking to my friend about it, and then he mentioned it and then showed me some of it, and I was like, oh wow, this is crazy. I've never seen this before. And it's just wow, I played a lot of this game, never finished it, because I guess it was too hard for me to finish the stage without taking damage, or maybe the game doesn't give you enough instruction to do that. And anyways, we're not going to be playing Stage 2 of Ocean Palace. We're just gonna quit, because we want to see a different team. Oh wait, do I have to... Oh, I always get confused on menus when you can't hit A and they want you to hit start. That has confused me for literally every single game I've ever played in my life. Does that mean we're 11% through their thing? I mean, I guess there's only, 14 stages, but that's still pretty quick. Maybe Team Rose has let... No, I think every team does everything. Yeah, so like I said, we're not going to bother with Team Sonic, Team Dark. They're standard, Sonic's probably, haha, Dr. Eggman's up to no good. Let's go beat him. And then Shadow's probably hey, yo, dog, why am I not dead? I should be dead right now. And then Rouge is probably yeah, you should be dead, my dude. And they probably go to figure out why he's not dead. So Team Chaotix, I was interested in them when I first started playing this, because I had never heard of them before. I was, a Nintendo kid. Didn't have any Sega consoles. In fact, my first Sega console was a Dreamcast that I bought 2 years ago. So I had never heard of these people before, and I was like, oh, I want to see what's up with them. And also, I just think Vector's cool. He's a musician. He does I don't know if he's a DJ or if he's a rapper specifically. He's one of those. He's either a rapper or a DJ, or a DJ, I should say. But he's super into music, and I think Vector's cool. I always like the big powerhouse characters. I like Nucky. I like the Big the Cat. I like those characters. And I think Vector's cool. SBO's fine or whatever. And Charmy the Bee. Charmy the Bee is one of those kind of meme characters, I guess, because he's a little annoying. So he's one of those characters that people are Charmy the Bee. And in fact, I actually remember Charmy the Bee being a little annoying when I played as an annoying child. So he must have been pretty annoying. So Team Chaotix is interesting, and that they have I think they don't go to the entirety of the level. I believe they have just a weird split off section of the level where you have a mission to complete. And the mission... Oh, I guess the characters do have like unique powers. I thought all the characters just did like, you know, a speed character only, you know, all the speed characters were the same, all the flight characters were the same, but I guess they do vary from time to time. I guess no one else would have been able to pollinate that tree like Charmy was. And as we can see, you know, Vector attacks differently. He puts his friends in his mouth and then shoots them out like a cannon, which I think is very, very cool. Yeah, you know, with Team Chaotix, we just have a little mission here where we have to go... Oh, no. Vector, please. We have to collect all the hermit crabs. And that's just like their thing. They're chaotic. You know, you have some strange missions. Oh, if you hit all the things, you get all the springs on the thing, you get a ring. I don't know why that was like... I started to say that, and then my brain like started to melt. Like, how am I trying to say this sentence? So I don't know. I think it's a fun thing. I enjoyed the Team Chaotix route. When I first played this, like I said, I did Team Rose first, and then I went to Team Chaotix. Team Chaotix, finished it, and then I guess I did Sonic and Shadow. I don't know. I don't know in what order I did it because I don't remember the Sonic ending, but I do remember the Team Dark ending. I probably did Sonic first since it seems like I did them in order of difficulty. It's kind of hard to rank how this fits in terms of like difficulty. Let's do their Team Blast. Why not? And they just do a big music blast. Oh yeah, I think they might be a band. I'm not sure. That may be. I may be like mixing this up with Sonic Underground because I know in Sonic Underground they have a band, which I recently learned. God, I forgot who told me this, but one of my friends told me. Oh wait, was it a friend or maybe it was a video? I don't know. My memory is so bad. I can't remember when things happened, who told them to me, why, which one am I? I'm not sure. But I recently learned that the reason that they were a band. Oh, and I fell in the water and died. That's a shame. Do we have a life counter? I don't see a life. Oh, the life counter just popped up for a moment. It's slightly off my screen. I can't see it. Oh yeah, we picked up this key, but we didn't do anything with it, did we? I don't know. Maybe I wasn't paying attention. Oh, and we took damage. Oh yeah, we can attack as Charmy, can't we? See, that was my problem earlier when we were in the tutorial. I was trying to figure out how like to attack because, you know, so used to just like, oh yeah, you just have the homing attack, that's what you do. But no, there's a B button, and the B button lets you do things, which should have not surprised me. You use the B button to do things in Sonic Adventure 2 as well. But for some reason, like I said, the brain is melting. It's fine. Who needs a brain anyways? Can I do Lightspeed Dash? No, well, I pushed some buttons and I didn't do it. That's fine. Oh my god, no. Let's go ahead and... I was going to try and swap to Charmy in the air, but I guess they need to touch the ground before they can swap. And actually, there wasn't a hermit crab up on the top of the these pillars. I assume they're... Oh, I thought the texture was messed up here, but no, it's just the pillars in the back are a little different. Let's switch over to Espio just so we can go a little quicker. Oh, you know what? Now that I think about it, I take it back. I probably thought Espio was really cool as a kid because he's like a ninja. And that's definitely the kind of thing I would have thought was insanely cool as a kid. And now, you know, I'm just, you know, Espio, yeah, Espio's fine. I don't dislike him or anything. You know, he's just fine. And there was like a key in here, right? And where did our key go? Did we use our key while I wasn't paying attention? I don't know. It doesn't matter. I would like to finish the stage just so we can, like, you know, so I can say I did and not give up in the middle. But I also remember spending a long time in the stage as a wee lad, because I just wasn't very perceptive as a child, and I'm not sure if I've gotten that much better. TBH. But you know, we'll see what we can do. I do love the egg pawn design. I think it's a very good robot design. I mean, I've already said that. But they're so round, and I love their like little like smiley faces, and these guys got goggles. It's good. And there's a green one with a gun. Oh. I don't know. I enjoy this game. It has some good memories. Actually, I want to see what's up there. It has some good memories for me. I enjoy it a lot. I probably played it more than... Well, I was going to say I probably played it more than Sonic Adventure 2. Because Sonic Adventure 2, I just kind of... Oh, I did... I don't think I did anyone else's special attack. But, you know, with Espio, he becomes invisible and you can kind of sneak around, I guess, and you can do ninja stuff. Which, I kind of undersold that. Like, I sounded unimpressed, but honestly, it's pretty cool. I'm into it. And we're getting near the... well, I was gonna say we're getting near the end of the stage. I don't know how long the stage is, but we have almost all of the hermit crabs because as an adult, I now know how to look for things, which was a skill I guess I didn't have as a wee child. And we're being shot over here, which I actually don't want to come over here because I saw thing in the distance. There was that little island over there. I wanted to fly over there, and I should probably land. And I think that's maybe a thing about this game that leads to people like finding it very annoying. Is that the voice clips for the characters? All the characters seem to have like a lot of voice clips, and you get Charmy the bee has like a very high pitched voice, so it just you end up hearing a lot of like just voice clips over and over again. So I don't know. I'm a fan of this game, even though I've never completed it, I guess, and don't really remember a lot of the systems for how it works, like such as if you push the B button, something might happen in character special attacks. But I don't know. It's just it has a warm place in my heart, and also there's like some of the stages later on in the game I'm a big fan of. Like there's like a casino level, which I've always been a big fan of casino areas in video games, and I'm surprised that Sonic is like one of the only series that like capitalizes on that. Like it took like Wario Land until Shake It to have a casino level, and it was like you would think like a casino would be like so obvious for. Oh, can I slide under that like in? No, it doesn't look like we can slide under that like we could in. Oh, and I died in Sonic Adventure. But yeah, you think a casino would be more obvious for like Wario, but no, it took a while to do it. Yeah, so there's a cool casino. There's like a spooky ghost level. I'm always a big fan of the spooky ghost levels. We're gonna die again. Well, I mean, we didn't, so that's good. I don't know. I like this game. I think it's cool. I did not mention it on the title screen, so let's actually just quit out and go to the title screen. The theme song for this game, very creatively named Sonic Heroes, is a bop. It's very, very good. I really like Sonic Heroes, the theme song, the game. It's all good. Oh, I looked over at my audio, or I looked over at my recording, and I didn't see the audio like going up and down. I was like, oh no, have I been not capturing audio? But no, it's because there wasn't any music at the time. The brain, it's melting. But it's fine because it's melting with Sonic Heroes, a game that reminds me of, I was going to say good times, but it was actually kind of bad times. But it reminds me of a good thing that came to me at a bad time. And I'm pretty sure this is a Crush 40 song. Ever since I learned, or I should say, finally fucking realized that City Escape is not a Crush 40 song. Everything has just melted away like my brain, and I don't know what's true, what anything is anymore. And that just the like Tails like looking back and give the thumbs up. I always love the anime, like the translucent face like does like a turn. It's so good. And look how Shadow and there they are. There's Omega, and you get to see their like opening cutscenes. It's good. It's cool. I like the Sonic games. They're fun. They're fun. Oh yeah, before we leave, this game. You remember what a big deal the egg carrier was in Sonic Adventure? Now Eggman just has like 50 of them for like I was gonna say no reason, but he was like, well, one didn't work. I'm gonna make a shit ton of them, and you just like blow them up. I'm pretty sure you just blow them up like by the handful as you go through. Oh yeah. So this is a reference to the this game, but this is showing off like the true story, like ending of the game. It has something to do with like metals, like a super metal Sonic. Like I don't think it's actually Metal Sonic. I don't know. I've never seen it. I don't remember the story of this game. I don't remember if Metal Sonic shows up. But it has something to do with that guy. And he's like the big bad guy or whatever. Sonic Heroes. I give it 3 thumbs up from each of the team members, which would only be 1 thumbs up from each of them because like the game's probably a little janky because it's a Sonic game, which is maybe that's correct. Sonic Heroes.